close.
Whoa! Oh my god! That was insane! It was awesome, but it was insane, right?
Oh yeah! Hell yeah! He's back! He's alive! Optimus is here!
At last, there is hope after all.
Mr. Leader of the Free Galaxy's back. I knew you'd make it. I never doubted it.
We got your warning. We've been waiting.
Hell yeah, boom time. We got the gang back together.
Humans have asked us to play by their rules. Well, the rules have just changed.
Human beings, bunch of backstabbing weasels.
I'll find your inner compass. Loyalty is but a flower in the winds of fear and temptation.
What the hell are you saying?
It's a haiku.
Cut the crap before I drop a grenade down your throat.
Try it. You'll be dead.
Oh, please pull it. Please do it.
You know what?
Just save us so much time.
Pretty.
It's on.
I
I
feel
feel pretty.
like a
Oh, so
princess.
pretty. I feel pretty and with
My
a
Little
guy.
Pony. Dun, 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 dun,
I was
dun.
when you sent me that message last night about Billy Joel, and it was literally you sending him stuff about I like ponies. I was in tears. Literally reading it last night.
because he said he said download from that link. You can download
And
WhatsApp
was like,
from that
like
link.
download WhatsApp from this link, and you're like, I don't have.
Okay, so yeah, but yeah, and I said I like ponies, and he's like, but and I said I don't have WhatsApp, but he's like, you can tap on the link, and you
Oh,
can
is
have
it the
WhatsApp.
scammer?
That was just
Yeah.
he was sending me the message when I was at the football last night, and I was reading it, and I was in tears laughing because it was so funny. My dad was like, "What are you laughing at? This isn't funny," because he thought I was laughing at how bad the football was. I was like, "No, it's not that. It's
That's funny, yeah.
Well, because I will say I like ponies, My Little Pony, that, and he's like, okay,
He's like, okay, just download the link.
and I said, I walk a lonely road, and he said, that's nice.
Did he give you
That's-
the money?
No,
You get some weird people on Instagram, man. Like it's really
that's
weird.
TikTok.
It was on TikTok. I thought it was on Instagram.
I was no TikTok. I was like, you're not real.
I don't know a Billy Joel that has 100 followers.
He even misspelled
Who
his
is
name.
Billy Joel?
The Green Day.
Billy Joel from Green Day was like messaging him on TikTok.
Oh yeah. So that's oh yeah.
Yeah, and he's like, oh, what? How long you've been my fan? I said, you're not the real one. And he's like, well, how dare you say that? It's like, I'm just joking.
It's the
He's
fact
like, I'm
that
just
they're determined to like tell you I am this person, and you're like, no, you're not.
yeah, because you cannot
know
speak
the
English.
meme where the Kanye West texted Shakira. He was like, "I need just $100 for do a new song." La 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 la. You know. So yeah.
I like I I like that meme where Shakira actually messaged like a black guy. She was like, "Hi, I know you're my fan. I'm in the city. I need like a $200 to get home. I promise I'll send you something." And then at the end, she was like, "Waka waka."
I got a weird message from some like wrestler that was wrestling for WWE at the time, and she was like determined to get money off me to pay for gear that she needed for like a show that was coming up. And I was like, this is mental. Like, I was like, why are you asking a fan when you're on this amount of money to pay for your gear? You probably get sponsored your gear anyway. Like, somebody probably says,
was that a scam or a real person?
no, it was a scam. It was just somebody who was pretending to be this wrestler. I won't name them, but they were like, "Oh, are you a fan? Da da da. Can I get money off of you for new gear? And I'll make sure that you get like a shout out kind of thing." And I was like, "No."
Waka waka.
What's gear?
Gear is like the stuff that you wear in the ring. So from your boots
Like
to your
kumite.
leggings or to your tops
No, I
or
just
whatever.
thought like steroids because they call gear.
Oh, they call
Steroid.
gear, and
Yeah.
like gear has two meanings in wrestling.
That's
It's either
called gear as
yeah,
well.
gear
Yeah.
has two meanings in wrestling. Gear means like drugs, but it can
Yeah,
also
like
it
you know,
also
like Sam
mentions like
Sulek, he uses gear.
Who?
Sam Sulek, the chubby guy who like lifts weights and got very popular on TikTok.
No idea.
yeah, I'm pretty sure he probably uses steroids, but like that it has two meanings in wrestling. It's either gear as in steroids or it's what you're wearing in the ring. But she was
Yeah,
determined to
yeah.
get money off me for it. But she was like, "Oh, it's fine. I'll give you a shout out like for the next show." And I was like,
Oh,
"No, thank you."
who
was
needs
like-
your shout out?
I was like, oh, you're really selling this to me. Here. You're really selling this to me. I'm on the verge, but I was like, no, like, absolutely not.
Anyways, you
Absolutely
should tell about yourself because they don't know you.
What about me?
Yeah.
In what context?
Like
what do you
who
wanna know?
you are, your name, what
I
you
had the
do for a
misfortune
living.
of going to college with Mark, so that was fine. Other than that,
To
nothing.
be
really
honest, it was
interesting.
probably her happiest days.
What, the
'cause of
final day
me.
of college.
Why the final one?
No, the final day of college was sad because I had like literally had no warning. It was just our lecturer was like, "Oh, you've done all your work, so you don't need to come back in." And I was like, "Oh, right, okay." But that was literally it.
See, but when you say I'm a singer, do you say also I'm a songwriter or just? Do-
Well, if people ask me, I usually just say, "Oh, I'm a musician. I'm in a band." Like I never really
Okay.
say like obviously people say like or have in their bio singer songwriter. But
Yeah.
I usually just say I'm a musician and I'm in a band.
Right.
I don't really, because the music that I make isn't like in the kind of songwriter genre.
Mm-hmm.
So I never really say that I'm a songwriter because it's not like a vocal guitar thing.
Right.
It's obviously for a rock punk band.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
but people usually just say, "Oh, you know, what are you studying or what do you do?" And I'm just like, I'm just in a band and I study music. I'm a musician.
Have you ever been to Krispy Kremes?
Krispy Kremes, yes.
Was it crispy?
No.
No, he
No.
does. He takes stuff out of the context. Well, actually,
What other context
Oh,
is there?
gosh.
Is like,
it was the
He
second.
texted you about it, didn't he? Yeah.
The whole
Yeah,
class
no, he
knew
did,
about
yeah.
that.
Yeah.
What
no,
do
you told the entire class that you'd lost all
Yeah.
this stuff.
Because it was the first outcome, right? And it was like that morning before 9 o'clock. He said submit everything, and I was about to finish. It was 12. I need to wake up at 4. Blah 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 blah. And I just finished it. I did everything, and I just didn't
Oh,
know
my
how to
bad.
add certain
He didn't
things.
save it, you know. He didn't save
And
it.
then
so I have
comes
to do
he
with it.
from nowhere. Who invited him into the room? No one. He just
No,
came
that's
in
you.
like
That's not
Shazam.
you.
He
That's
came
not
in.
accepting.
He deleted everything. He deleted all the work of that took me hours and hours and hours. He just deleted it like a normal day. It was just so normal for him. He deleted everything, and I told him if he comes into this room before I finish doing my work,
I just
which
closed
took me
page,
another
that's
4
it. He
hours.
didn't save it anything.
I said I would probably
Like-
kill him. So
Like
he
you will
didn't
do
sleep that
something
night
for
with
5 hours and didn't save it. See,
Be-
even
Bro,
She
I
wasn't
just
do
went to
it.
the toilet and you came in and you
No,
deleted
you
everything.
asked me
you
to
know?
help you,
you
with the grade.
you ruined 4 our work in like a minute time. How
That's
does
your
that?
problem. That's your problem.
I mean, I'm such a I'm just such a like anxiety freak where I'm just like I save everything like 5 times so that I make sure that it's still there so I will
See,
not
be
lose
like
it.
her. Be like her.
I didn't even know
No, don't
how
be,
to
don't
say
be like me. I'm a
stuff.
teacher's pet. I'm such a teacher's pet. Like everybody, like and even when I was still in primary school and high school, literally, if somebody came up to me and was like, "Oh, what happened in this chapter of a book?" I would tell them straight away without hesitation. So I'm such a teacher's pet. It was so bad. But I know, like you messaged me straight away about it, and I was just like, oh, I feel so bad because there's nothing I could do.
Yeah.
There's nothing I could do.
Yeah.
Like I had helped you do little bits and pieces, but the
Yeah.
majority of it you'd done yourself, and you were kind of just like,
Nah.
oh, is that okay? And I was like, yeah, that's fine.
Would you know when I know about my college, what I'm gonna do?
What are you gonna do?
Okay, it's okay.
Okay.
Hello. So basically, I'll go for cybersecurity. You know what that means? Like hacking, basically. And I'm like, like I'm curious person, so I'll search, like, okay, how you say it? How you say it? Curious. So I went into dark web. Like it's like underground for internet. There's no like Google or something like that, but it's you need searching to search. So you can go into deep web. Guess what I found there?
What?
You will never guess what I found.
I probably wouldn't.
CIA agent website. Now you
Wow.
can apply recruit today. Also, there was sign with the test. Like they're gonna give like 15 minutes, and you need to like sign
can
the
you
test.
even talk about that?
Huh?
Can you even talk to?
You can talk about what he wants. It's his
okay.
podcast.
Yeah.
No, I mean like, can he?
No, I would
With
that
secret
because like
name.
the URL like HP like
Loser.
website, the code it changes every 24 hours.
URL. You're a
That's like HPPC.
Yeah.
You know what that is?
Yeah.
Yeah, like website
Yeah,
thing.
the,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
the link
yeah,
to
yeah,
it.
Yeah,
changes
it changes every
hours.
24 hours.
I'm not that stupid. I know.
So you can actually find it and apply to CIA. And guess how much they pay?
How much do they pay?
$250.
Wow.
That's K.
Wow.
That's crazy, isn't it?
It's a lot of money.
But say the government, yeah, they say half of it.
Huh?
Yeah, like if I earn like 200 grand, right? They're gonna take half of it basically. I have like 118 pounds left from that.
Drink some more of your coffee if you're tired.
Yeah.
We've still got the majority of this podcast still to film.
We are in for 17 minutes and they are not here.
Woohoo!
Woo! Doing something.
Is that nice coffee?
No, it tastes horrible.
Of course, when you add like 5 sugars to it.
No, I wanna say it tastes sour, but not that.
We're a bunch
So
of
basically, not
Mongolians, you
many
know.
people know, but my cousin got into Britain's Got Talent show, and it doesn't fit in my mind how it actually happened. All I know, she's really stupid.
I don't think
She's-
appreciate
she's
you saying
really-
that on the podcast.
Yeah, but she's just
That's rude. That's mean. Okay, let's change theme on music. Because you're a musician.
okay. Great. She decided to sing for the talent show.
So,
I don't understand how
You
did
go
that?
and you say you send in a video and you say, "Hi, my name is XYZ.
Yeah, but
I
she's
would like to sing on Britain's Got Talent," and they go, "Okay, come and have an actual audition if we like your video."
yeah, but how do? Okay, makes sense. It doesn't matter if you're like the same. Your spirit animals, the chicken from Moana.
Did you know Hezbollah? Do you know Hezbollah?
Hmm.
You don't know
don't know
Hezbollah?
Hezbollah.
He does like the
No.
Business.
business.
No.
That's crazy. So, about music.
Music.
You know Bob Marley? He's like popular singer.
Yeah.
Do you think he gets his, like ideas from like weed?
He's dead.
Yeah, but like he was.
Oh no,
popular
probably.
then.
I think the majority of his like genius came from
Being high.
the influence of substances, guaranteed. Not that that's necessarily a bad thing if you're using them safely.
I mean,
But
yeah.
the majority of his genius, I think, did come from the use of
But
substances.
actually, his song were quite. actually good.
No, his music's
Yeah.
great. Like, it's not my style to a T, but if you're gonna look at the reggae style, obviously you're gonna look at Bob Marley. 'Cause
I
that
know,
was
But I
right,
hate
like-
his
stuff.
his grandson's songs. It's
But many of like musicians, that we talk
these
to, like,
roads
on
of
YouTube, like,
flames are
randomly, they
catching on
just
fire.
like use weed to get ideas for. like,
Mhm. Majority- to be fair, what I love is we're trying to have a genuine conversation and you just like, you're in the background making noises. But no, like the majority of musicians when they write music, it's usually under the influence of something, alcohol,
yeah.
drugs,
have you
whatever.
have you heard about the Drake problem recently?
Drake? What, the
Sleeping with
rapper,
a
the
kid.
singer? No.
why are you
No, it
talking
is.
about damn podcast?
Well, well, it's concerning musician, right? But
We're trying to talk about music and the appreciation of music, and you're just like, right, what's something dodgy that we can talk about on a podcast?
No,
yeah,
but still
let's
the
talk about
Kendrick
Drake
is
and
no,
the
it
fact
just
that he's
happened
sleeping
like
with
a
kids,
weeks
supposedly.
ago.
Even if so, but like the Kendrick is better. Kendrick Lamar.
I don't know a single song by Kendrick, but I know,
Really?
but I
He has
know,
I
cool
don't listen to
beats.
rap music at all. I know that.
but I know,
obviously Drake's a good kind
but
of-
I know that you used to call me on my cell phone.
One Dance was massive. I remember when it came out at first, and he released it, and it was like on constantly when we would have school discos. In high school, that was one of the main songs that would just be on a loop the entirety that you were there
Yeah.
at the dance. That and I
Kiki,
can't remember what else.
do you love me? Step beside me. Well,
That song honestly gives me the fear. I remember everybody was singing it at the time constantly. It drives me insane.
You know what she do?
That's fine. We can put that in.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I know Michael Jackson's nephew is doing a movie about
Oh,
Michael
did you have you
Jackson.
seen the pictures
No.
of the movie? The movie looks, and I'm not like I went through a Michael Jackson phase a couple of years ago, and I kind of felt obviously fell out of it. Exactly, exactly. But I was like, I've like haven't
Shout
listened
out
to
to
any of his
Michael
music.
Jackson.
Shout out, of course. But the pics for that movie look great. Like, it looks so good.
But you sang Michael Jackson's song for college something.
Well, yeah, because I get asked to do the grad band thing, and
What song it was?
Okay, could you
We-
explain what grad band what
right, okay, so
that is?
basically one of my lecturers asked me and a couple other people in our class to do like an extra curricular kind of thing where we get put in a band with some people from the HNDs, and we were to perform at the graduation for college. So we rehearsed every Friday after college would finish. But we did, what did we do? We did Schools Out, Alice Cooper, Beat It. I did Beat It, Michael Jackson, and then Josh did Thriller as well. But I can't remember what other songs we did. Yeah, Josh that's in the other half of our class did the last set. He was the singer in the last set.
Is that the guy who sang Dream On?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we did that. But I can't remember. what
Oh,
other songs
he's
we
the
did.
cool one.
Yeah, he did Dream On.
But the small guy, like on the
Yeah,
guitar.
with, what's his name? Oh no, Ben. Yeah, Ben on guitar, and then Josh was singing. So it was me and him doing that stuff for grad band. But we did Thriller, Michael Jackson, Beat It, Michael Jackson, Schools Out, Alice Cooper. That was the main ones that we did. And then we added, because it took so long to do anything, we added more and more songs to the set. But it was mental. I think we rehearsed for like basically an entire year.
Boring parts, but that's okay.
Yeah, because the graduation kept getting pushed back, so we had to. I loved creative project. Well, I didn't love it.
That's a
I
lie.
enjoyed doing it because it was fun, but it was really stressful towards the end
Yeah.
because you were kind of relying on other people, especially like sound engineers and stuff like that. I was quite lucky though that I
I'm
was
the
using
best sound engineer. Do you know how I learned it?
How?
By mom beating me and making mistakes, It's always like that. It's yeah.
Yeah.
Because
Or
like how
how did I start?
is it your that guitarist or like
It was kind of, my papa was in a band all throughout the kind of the 70s and things like that. So he would always kind of play music whenever I would go to his house, or we would, if there would be like a family kind of gathering or something, he would play guitar and I would sing.
Your dad played guitar?
My papa played guitar.
Papa?
Yeah.
Grandpapa?
So he would play guitar and I would sing very poorly and completely off key and everything, because obviously I was so small.
Oh, that's brilliant.
But he kind of, cause he was in a band and it would always play music, plus my parents are like die-hard music fans, like they love music, especially my dad.
Yeah.
So it was kind of just one of those things that was always kind of surrounding me when I was wee. So yeah, kind of just listening to different kind of sounds and genres and stuff like that, and then doing music competitions or like singing competitions like through school was when I realised that I can actually like sing and do performances and things. So it was basically doing that kind of made me realise, instead of just listening to music, you can make music and it can be a thing. But I don't know what it's like for you, for what you
No,
think.
but like are you hoping for a big stages and TV and becoming a celebrity, being the next Katy Perry or something?
I don't. Did you see the dress that she wore to that fashion show? She literally she had a dress for this fashion show, and it was literally her new single. Was it Women's World? Like all the lyrics on the back of the train of this dress.
Oh yeah.
I was like, what are you doing? Like, that's mental. But no, I'm not really looking to be the next Katy Perry or anything like that. I'm kind of just happy to make music, and if maybe one day I do get to get anywhere until someone goes, oh, that's actually quite cool.
Yeah, because you're
why
not
would
really
you-
weird, you're just different.
No, you're just different, and that's fine. But I think especially in music, that's quite encourages that you are different and you are a bit weird. That's the whole point.
Exactly.
You get people like artists like Youngblood, or like even now like Chapel Roan, like they're completely out with the box of what a musician should be necessarily.
Like even Beatles, they when they
Beatles at the
started,
time was the same,
they
yeah.
made the
Let's hope this one turns out pretty darn good, huh? Paul's broken at last, Paul's broken at last, at last he's broke today.
actual music genres. They started, like something fun, something new, because everyone will be like quite same.
Well, especially at the time when the Beatles came out, like I don't know a lot about the Beatles or kind of that time period. It's not really something I've looked into too much, but I know that the Beatles were they were looking at what was around at the time, and they went, well, we want to try and do something different, and if it doesn't work, it doesn't work, but we want to try and do something. I'm just laughing at you stroking that pillow as if it's like a dog or if it's like a pet. Like,
He just misses.
I'm
his
just that.
dogs.
No, I'm just caring. That
just
shows how,
staring.
guys, I love you.
You have talent. I mean,
I
you're a
mean,
musician.
I think now, especially 'cause I like to take my singing very seriously, especially when it comes to my songwriting.
Seriously?
I just prefer to
I'm
kind of
serious about it.
sing and just concentrate on my singing and not be distracted by having an instrument in my hands anymore. Which is quite nice 'cause it kind of gives me an opportunity to kind of experiment more with like vocal
Yeah.
exercises and riffs and things like that. 'Cause you're not distracted.
Do you
as
think
much.
everyone can sing?
I think everybody can try. There's no reason why you shouldn't try.
That was good. She said everybody can try.
Yeah,
Well,
but
everybody can
okay.
try.
So
The thing is that
basically, some of them can be bad.
Even if somebody maybe necessarily doesn't have, the practice or the coaching that they need. If they go out and they go get coaching and they go get practice, you can learn how to use your instrument. It's like trying to learn how to use a bike.
Yeah.
You're not going to know how to ride a bike the first time you use one. It's about going out and constantly doing it. So if someone wants to learn how to sing, it's like trying to learn how to use a bike. You have to learn the mechanics of how it works.
I don't know. I just fall and start to do it.
Well, you mimic things. Like even if you don't think that you're a great singer or you're not quite
Yeah.
sure, you can mimic what people are doing. Just
Oh,
if you
yeah.
listen to it constantly.
Actually, my brother did. You know what his teacher said?
Mm.
You're stupid, baby. No, actually, that was the person he played. Stevie Wonder to you.
Gordon.
Yeah. I
Gordon. Oh my God!
think so.
Shout out to Gordon Robertson. Shout out
He's
to Gordon
awesome.
Robertson,
But he-
absolute legend.
We're
You're
we're
awesome. I
fan.
seen you play piano. It was
Gordon
quite
Robertson
good.
is an absolute legend.
Yeah.
He's just so good at what he does.
God sent.
Plus, he's such a down to earth guy,
Yeah.
and I really kind of
It's true.
I salute the kind of awareness that he's bringing to like, especially a lot of political stuff. 'Cause he
Yeah,
puts a lot of
yeah.
political stuff up on his Instagram, and I think that's super cool that
Yeah.
he's so kind of
Yeah.
unapologetic. But he's such a good guy and such a good musician.
And to be honest, I told him that his unit was my favorite. It's
Yeah,
his
I agree.
unit than Martin's classes.
Don't shit on Martin's classes. I like Martin's
No,
classes.
I
To be
love
fair-
Martin's classes. I just like
to be fair,
Gordon's
first study
classes cause I learned how to finally do runs and riffs and runs with
Mm.
my voice.
The thing I like about working, especially working with Gordon, is obviously because I've worked with him for years, and kind of getting to work alongside him again was quite cool. But obviously being in person, because we hadn't worked in person for a long time because of COVID. But it was quite good to kind of have that one-on-one, because you get to he pushes you and he says, well, why don't we try it this way and see how it works? If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. We'll try something different. But he kind of encourages you and pushes you to do
Wait, so
stuff.
you knew Gordon before college?
Yeah, so when I was maybe 15, something like that, that's when I kind of started taking music really seriously, and I started doing more and more gigs and more shows. And my parents were aware that you kind of need proper training if you're gonna build up your stamina. So that was fine. So we found Gordon through obviously looking up on the internet in Glasgow and stuff. So I knew him for a couple of years, before I went to college, and then he
That's
kind of.
crazy.
So when we were looking at colleges, he was like, "Oh, I work at this college, and I work at this college," and I would kind of already looked at NCL, and he was kind of encouraged me. He said, "I know the people there; they're really good. Plus, obviously, I knew Tippy as well for a long time. So did my parents. My parents knew her, and she knew them. So kind of."
His Gaga first music teacher, piano teacher, was a stripper.
Stripper.
Yeah.
That's crazy,
Look,
man.
she's
Ooh, phone call. Ring, ring.
Hi.
Hey, let us in.
Let us in, please. Do you
Okay.
want to go let them in?
So
Okay, hold your microphone.
we'll stop at here. Dan,
Break.
yeah, Dan, you know what to do. I'll edit it, and we'll go back with the video with who you wanted to give out shout to.
A shout out to Yoko Ono for her.
Just a half a mile from the Mississippi.